Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I usually start everything I say with, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Disarming Honesty. I'm your host, Jenny Hansen Lane. That is my podcast, and I took a quick break from my podcast because for lots of reasons, but you'll learn in this video kind of how it's all coming together later on with the break. Because I accidentally found Amazon KDP. I am really into marketing, and so my husband a couple months ago told me that he bought YouTube Premium, and I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "I hate those YouTube ads." And I was like, "I love the ads. I watch a lot of ads on YouTube. I like to study them. I like to get ideas from them. I'm that type of freak." So when I saw an ad in December for KDP, I kind of got my wheels turning because I've always wanted to write a book. So in this video, I'm showing you how I accidentally found, low content publishing. And I would call this a happy accident because for a long time I wanted to write some books, and I've had ideas for a couple books, but two specifically for my business. In 2019, I had a online course. It was called How to Be. It was like the the authentic content connection vault. It shows you as a business owner how to show up online to be more authentic. And I ran ads to it, and it grossed around $30,000 in about 70 to 80 days. So, and it was only a $27 product. And that just reminded me that the power to be authentic is it's it's alive and people need it. So that was one of the books, is that to help people be authentic online. And then as I was doing more course creation, I learned that people aren't always finishing the courses. So I looked into motivating people to finish things, and I learned about gamification, and that's the emotional motivation behind transformation. And I got certifications in it, and I really loved it. And I've done consulting for it as well. So those were like the two things, like I want to write a book, how do I figure it out? But because I wanted to do two books, it was seemed really daunting, like how do I figure this out? And so that's when I kind of stumbled on KDP. And as I was learning about KDP through all of you and YouTube, I saw the power with the algorithm that if there is something in demand, you can fill that. Facebook ads, you go after customers and convince them, of your product. But here, there's already validated niches, which is really incredible. So I had told you in the beginning of this episode, of this video, that I have a podcast. And for over 2 years, I published every single day. And I found my voice that way. And I have so much content, over well over 700 episodes, that have a place, right? Like some have gone viral, things like that. But I published for 2 years straight. So when I learned about KDP, it was like I already have content. I just have to repackage it. So now here we are. Like I started to test it out in the low content space. 308 books later, and you've seen my previous videos that I've made passive income. This really was the passive income jump starter for me. Like, oh, what could this be? My authenticity book is in the final stages of its edit, and I'm going to try to release it for September. We'll see. And I'm 50% done with my gamification book. So that's been really exciting. On top of that, like I've been able to organize all my episodes from my podcast to find the demand for books and categories and topics on Amazon. And I couldn't be more excited about that. So I want to hear from you. Was Amazon KDP an accident? Was it something you've been thinking about? How did you find it? And I just feel like it's such a cool journey. And I'm really grateful for the happy accidents. And I'll have to share more about doing a high content book, because this is my first high content book after 308 low content books. So let me know what questions you might even have about high content books as well. Love you guys. Peace out.